Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Good evening and welcome to Fletcher High School out here in Jacksonville Beach, and it's Game 2 of our district doubleheader in the Class 6A District 2 tournament. BP alongside Scott Cooper. Tonight had already a great game between Oakleaf and Nice. Oakleaf has advanced to the final, and now we've got Mandarin and Fletcher, another clash of titans that Mandarin has had the better of the Senators so far.
They have, but I tell you what, it's a different Senator team. You're going to see an entire different game than we saw last time when they played each other.
Fletcher has had a little bit of a struggle over the last 3 games against Mandarin. It's get-back time, and this one matters because the winner will face a really good Oakleaf Knight team right now. Fletcher, like you said, though, a much different team coming into the contest tonight at 19-5, Mandarin at 18-6. So we got some doggone near 20-game winning teams here coming into this Class 2 6A District 2 final. And one thing we like about Mandarin is that they like to run and gun.
Oh, no doubt about it. They like to get up and down. Fletcher prides themselves on defense. Big difference between the two teams is Fletcher's really beat some really good teams. Beat Ponte Vedra, among others. Mandarin has lost some games that they shouldn't have lost. What team's going to show up?
We'll find out in just a little bit. It's the 2025 FHSAA Boys Basketball Championship, Class 6A District 2 Semi. Mandarin and Fletcher up next on SSB.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Welcome back to this presentation of boys basketball on Sunshine State Broadcasting. Rights to the broadcast of this district tournament in the 2025 FHSAA Class 6A Boys Basketball Championship have been granted to Sunshine State Broadcasting, LLC by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our viewing audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Florida High School Athletic Association is prohibited. BP alongside Scott Cooper tonight, Game 2 of the district doubleheader, 6A2. Looking forward to a great game between Mandarin and Fletcher. Fletcher coming in tonight at 19-5. The Senators looking to break a losing streak to the Mustangs. In the meantime, Mandarin coming in 18-6. They have commanded the series so far. Keeping an eye on tonight for Fletcher, DJ Rivera, 10.3 points a game, 5.5 rebounds per game, 51 assists and 40 steals. Also, you're going to look at Ryder Key tonight. 9.9 points a game, 68% from the free throw line. That's a team best behind Rivera. And also number 10, McCarthy Crenshaw. Both of those at 67%.
Crenshaw's an excellent student, 4.0 type student. Coach Gilbert said as soon as the ball gets thrown up, he turns into an animal. So hard worker.
Looking forward to seeing some of that. Now, you've had a lot of exposure to a lot of players in the area from your experience in coaching. You know, what are you telling kids at this point as they go into a postseason matchup and, you know, getting themselves ready for, you know, yeah, it's a district tournament, but it still means something. This is a step into that regional. You know, what are you telling your kids at this point if you're on the sidelines?
It's a mental game now, honestly. Everybody can play basketball. Everybody knows what each other's doing. It's who's going to have the mental toughness to get through games. It really is. Teams like Wright with Oakley, face guarded the entire game, didn't lose his cool. Found other guys made plays. So it's all about, you know, it's not about the point you're scoring. It's not about anything else. Mental toughness. How do you lead your team to a win?
So we want to apologize in advance. Information on Mandarin is a little scarce in terms of what's out on Max Preps. So we have based their roster tonight on what they have presented to us, and we only have last names to go by. So we apologize to any families who are watching tonight, and hopefully we can get them to fix that in the future.
PP, speaking of those watching tonight, Coach Gilbert wanted to make sure I give a special shout out to his son Jackson, who is homesick right now, couldn't make it to the playoff game, but he's getting himself ready for his game Saturday with Beaches basketball. So get well, Jackson. Get ready for Saturday.
Relax and watch Daddy work tonight.
Exactly.
Getting ready to announce some starting lineups here.
Tonight's game is a semifinal contest between the Mandarin Mustangs and the Fletcher Senators.
I want to let you know that sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of good sportsmanship. Play strong, play hard, play fair. This message is provided by Sunshine State Broadcasting and the FHSAA. Fans, for the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all tournaments in the 2025 FHSAA Boys Basketball State Championships, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports at www.nfhsnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA. You can learn a little bit more about us at Sunshine State Broadcasting's website, ssbjacks.com. Also follow us on social media, on Facebook and X at ssbjacks, and on Instagram at ssb.jacks. We welcome you to join us on our YouTube live chat. We'll be paying attention to your comments and giving some shout outs as we see you come in. Thank you for watching us tonight. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel. It's free to do so, and it helps us continue to spread the word about our work during the season in all sports in Northeast Florida. We're excited to get into some postseason basketball this year, and we're also looking forward to the end of February, in March, and in April to get girls flag football action started. That's a rising sport in this area, and it means a lot to a lot of people. So stand by for football of the flag variety coming this spring to SSB.
Speaking of football, you heard the cheers for Bryson right there from Mandarin, who is a freshman phenom receiver for the Mustangs with offers from Colorado, Florida, Florida State, Georgia, Louisville, Maryland, Miami, Missouri, Texas A&M, and Bethune-Cookman. Quite a list for the young freshman.
And today was National Signing Day, so a lot of seniors getting recognized all around Northeast Florida for their intentions to play their sport elsewhere in college. So congratulations to all of our signees in North Florida. Also want to give a little shout out to Ava Hendricks, who we had on our broadcast during football season. She officially signed her letter today for Indiana State to go run cross country and track. And
That's
she
awesome.
is a fast young lady
Congrats.
from Fleming Island High School. Also want to shout out A.J. Witt from Fleming Island. He signed his letter today to go to West Point. He's going to be a cadet at the Service Academy. So we're congratulating A.J. Witt, and good luck playing for the Army Black Knights.
That's awesome. The Fletcher student section is certainly filled in quickly over there.
And that came out quick, and it's Wednesday night, so some support from the beach. Cheerleading squad out in force tonight. I expect this to be a little louder than our first game. Starting lineups being announced now. We will get those out there for you as they come on the court.
Forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 2, Lucas Bergholm.
If you're posting pictures from today's event on your social media accounts, you can tag the FHSAA and it will be reposted and shared. Follow the FHSAA on X, Instagram, and Snapchat by searching for FHSAA. You can also like them on Facebook at www.facebook.com/FHSAA. On the site, you can keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics in the state of Florida the best. That's facebook.com/FHSAA.
The officials for tonight's game are from the Southern Association of Basketball Officials in Jacksonville. Referees are Robert Solomon.
We got the battle two of coaches here. Coach McLeod over at Mandarin, a UNF grad, and Coach Gilbert over here at JU grad. So no love lost between them on the college level.
A lot of local love here tonight at Jack's Beach.
We'll get them to go out and play one-on-one after this game is over, see what happens.
I'd buy tickets for that. So jumping center for the Senators is number 10, McCarthy Crenshaw. Weich will jump for Mandarin. He's got Cannon, Wright, Washington, and Herring on the floor with him as well. Ryan Bailey, Lucas Burgart, DJ Rivera, and Ryder Kay also on the floor for the Senators. Dressed in white, trimmed in purple, Mandarin in their green with orange trim. And we are underway here in our second semi. Mandarin straight out the gate, driving hard to the hole in an empty possession. And you called it, Scott. They went right to it.
They're going to be fast and furious.
3-ball, good. Lucas Burgart opens up the scoring here for the Senators. And I expect this gym to be a little raucous.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Shot out from Mandarin, no good. Fletcher immediately back on the dribble. Transition basketball, and they play light. Shot on the outside, no good. He'll get a rebound. Second chance points for Fletcher. Ryder Kay loses the handle.
DJ Rivera from Fletcher can really shoot it. We played them early in the preseason this year, and he shot lights out.
Herring over to Wright. And they'll rotate around. That's Weich. Kicks it out. Washington up top. 3-ball on the outside, and Mandarin with an answer. Can't yet. Rebound Fletcher. Senators back on the attack. Ryder Kay loses it. Picked up by Wright, who goes coast to coast with it, and he opens it up for the Mustangs. A little bit of full court pressure there by Mandarin. They'll go man-to-man. Rivera kicks it over, thought about a look, drives to the lane. That's just off just a hair.
Should have taken the first shot.
Cross court, Cannon. Passes off from the elbow. Weich, crossover, puts up his dribble, has to dish off. Mustangs have a lot of talented athletes on the floor. So this is going to be an interesting game of chess between athletic prowess and discipline tonight. Good cut. Swat up, no good. Can't finish. Kay Gives it off, drive to the lane, strong move to the hole, no contact. They'll get a dish off there. Putback is good, McCarthy Crenshaw. Kick up, Mandarin, playing running. Boy, I tell you what.
They want to get to 90.
Fast, fast, fast. Expect a lot of that. Rivera kicks it out. K now, they'll rotate. Good movement up top, 3-ball. Bam.
He passed up 2 of those early to drive. If I'm shooting like that, I'm going to shoot until I miss.
I think Burkhardt is just going to take it there all night. You're right, that was a great look. Should have taken that earlier one, but nonetheless, he redeems himself. Herring over to right. Mandarin will slow things down a little bit, try to run an offense. They'll switch. Washington matched up with K. Get a rotation. There's a 3 on the outside. Just a little off. Ryan Bailey with the rebound.
Think Coach Gilbert's going to let them shoot all the. Keep shooting, kid.
Why not? Yes.
Keep shooting.
Student section on their feet there as Lucas Burkhardt has his 3rd triple. Stabby poke and the turnover. Here comes DJ Rivera. Kicks it off. Good block. Good defensive play by Mandarin to stop that.
Great defensive play. The lid would have come off this place if he would have made that.
3-ball. And almost not rebounded. Fletcher kind of passive on that. They'll take it, though. Ryan Bailey brings it up. Under 4 minutes to play. He pops up. Can't get the roll.
If I'm Coach Gilbert, I'm letting Mandarin shoot all the 3s they want until they make some because they're not even close.
Washington drives to the hole. Excellent move there. And that's what Mandarin does best. They
Exactly.
are not afraid to poke. They're going to say, timeout just a second there. You got to get across. Stops the clock with 3:43 to go in this first period. Hold on a second. We still have some more conversations going on.
Waiting for a shoe tie.
Got a shoe tie here. Got to get the wardrobe malfunction corrected, and we're back to work.
Mandarin a little full court defense here.
Coach Gilbert just said that they just want to score more. Burkhardt thought about it.
I would have shot it. That's just me.
He thought about that one too, but he's going to put the dribble down, kicks it back out to K, who'll take a shot. Yes! Fletcher is raining triples. Mandarin content to hang on. 14-6 our score. Mustangs trying to get a drive going on here.
Refs are letting it go. Physical game. It's going to make it more fun for us.
Referees are letting it go a little bit. That's nothing egregious so far. Kick out. Drives to the hole. And that calls a block. And they are letting him play a little physical here. Bailey rotates up. There's K again. Bam!
They're on fire.
And they are absolutely unconscious from the three-point line. Timeout called Mandarin. 30-second timeout. And boy, do they need to stop the bleeding there. Sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of good sportsmanship. Play strong, play hard, play fair. This message provided by Sunshine State Broadcasting and the FHSAA. Glad you're joining us tonight on Sunshine State Broadcasting for this presentation of the FHSAA 6A District 2 tournament. Semifinal action from Fletcher High School, and we're already in a dandy in game 2. Pass out, drive to the lane. Oh, easy.
Too easy.
Just effortless on the spin move. Smack the circle button and put it in the hoop. Mandarin getting a little aggressive on defense now. Rivera drops it down low, fighting on the low post. Don't get that one. Good rebound, Mandarin.
Here they go.
Herring cross court. And they're going to call the charge. Foul is on Wright for offensive.
Coach McLeod disagrees with the call.
Yeah, Coach McLeod definitely having a word there. Nonetheless, calls in the books. So much for the physicality part of it. They have a line that they crossed. Bailey. So this is Josh Jones in the game now. Kicks it out. That's Crenshaw. Kay from the foul line. They'll try another three. That's the first miss in a little while. Another one. My goodness. Boy, when the Mustangs say they ride, they ride.
They go.
They're not playing. 17-10. They need a little more of that to stay with the Fletcher Senators, who are absolutely killing it from the three-point line. Jones. Over to Riley. Riley dribbles out, pull-up jumper, buried it. 1 minute to go and counting here in this first quarter.
It's a quick first quarter, I tell you what.
It has not been short of excitement. Pull-up jumper there. Mandarin tries to answer, no good. We'll get a rebound. Herring to save it. Drives it in, can't get it. Time winding down here. Coming up on the 30-second mark. Rivera with a pass. Tried to hit McCarthy Crenshaw. Couldn't do it. That's going to draw a contact and a foul. Call the foul on Ryder Kay. That's his first team foul. Brian Gilbert is like, I'm sorry, could you explain that? I love it when coaches have that conversation. It's like, well, what do you mean that was a foul?
Right.
First free throw is good. Johnson at the line there for the Mustangs. Makes their first free throw of the night. Rebound, Rivera. He gives it to Kenny Maddy, who checks into the game. Good move.
That's not what you don't want to check in the game and do that.
Have an errant pass
Yeah.
like that.
"17 seconds here. They want to hold for one shot."
Mandarin trying to tighten up on defense. They don't want them to hold up for anything. They're going to pass off. Crenshaw. Pick it up. Jones to
That's
Kay.
what they want.
Kay just a little short. Final seconds here. They'll put it up. And it's no good.
That's exactly what Fletcher wants. 11 points. They want to hold them under 50. They hold them under 50, they win.
My goodness gracious. Let's see if you're 2 for 2 to that on night. Oh, my goodness. Well, first quarter's in the books. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have more action from Fletcher High School. 19-11 our score. You're watching the 2025 FHSAA Boys Basketball Championship on SSB.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Welcome back to the second quarter here. BP alongside the coach, Scott Cooper. Fletcher with a good lead right now over Mandarin, 19-11. Lucas Burkhart was absolutely ridiculous from the three-point line. That set off that Fletcher scoring lead. Kenny Maddy right now matched up on Herring. Trying to run some screen offense now, and they're going to say a travel. See if Mandarin picks up the tempo here. Pull-up jumper there. Skies that in, no good. Fight for a rebound. That was Ganaway on the shot, and he's going to have stepped on the boundary there, and he'll turn the ball over.
Mandarin shoots and crashes. There were some of the toughest teams to play and scout, teams that just go at it like that. It's very hard to game plan.
That was kind of the way I was taught to play basketball. Crash the boards. Get your second chances. Crenshaw loses that one. Ganaway is going to take this one himself. Lays it in.
When I was coaching at Nice, our big rival was Palatka, and they had all football kids, and they would just throw it up and go get it.
A lot of athletes in that part of the state. Little contact there, no call. Referees are letting him go. That's a steal. And he's going to get called for the travel on that one. And that's unfortunate too, because he was trying to bobble the ball.
Yeah, BP, you asked me earlier, what do you tell these kids? How do you get them ready? Another thing you got to make them aware, there are always going to be runs in playoff games. You're going to go up. You're going to go down. You got to keep a level head. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. That's what Fletcher's seeing right now. They've kind of gone stale here for a little bit.
Just stick with your game. Little poke out there. And a whistle here. Are they going to call a foul of some sort?
Yeah. He was holding. Mandarin's getting away with a lot of that, but like I'd be just like Coach McLeod. I'd say do it until I get called for it.
So Ganaway called for the foul. That's his first team foul. Stay in the backcourt there. Pass up. Fighting on that right side. They'll rotate to the top. Jones, he'll take a shot. A little strong. And boy, I tell you what, every time there's a shot up, there are 4 to 5 green jerseys.
Usually 4, and the other one's running the other way.
Shot outside, good. Brown with a bucket, his first of the night. 19-15 the score. Drives to the hole, can't get it. Burkhardt couldn't get that from short range. And we're going to get a call for a travel. Some extracurricular activities there from the student section. They are letting them know.
They've been on Bryson Wright the whole game. That's what happens when you're a stud. You come out, you're going to hear the worst of every fan every night.
Well, and like we said at the top of the broadcast here, this Fletcher team is 0 of the last 3 against Mandarin. They want this one bad. Rivera over to Kay. No, and the well is run dry on the three-point line for the Senators. Try again. Good. Clean that up nicely. 22-15 our score. Johnson up top. Kicks it over to Timmons. Ganaway. And he's a proficient shooter. I remember seeing him in the Battle on the Island tournament. He's not afraid at all. Good layup. Strong move to the hole, but it comes up empty. Senators grab this. 5-minute mark. Bailey. Spin move. Kicks it out to Rivera. And they'll run the offense again. There's Kay. Good rotation by Fletcher. Pull up. Just in and out. Mandarin in transition. Seems like they play constantly in transition. They get a foul called there. Foul on Bailey. That's his first team foul. Substitution coming in. Rossborough now checks in. He'll give Johnson a seat. Coach McLeod barking some instructions to his Mustangs. And we have a whistle. We have some disruptions there.
Referees having some complaints about the student section. Maybe they're giving the referee a little bit of a hard time.
They are getting a little rowdy over there, yes. Gotta mitigate the intensity here. Like I said, this is an intense matchup. Fletcher and Mandarin know each other well. Mustangs will slow things down a little bit. Down 7. Strong left hand. No good. Blocked. Put back. No. Scrum for the basketball. Still in bounds. Scored.
Number 1 rule, if you're on the defense, do not save it underneath the basket. You throw it long or let it go out of bounds.
Rossborough got it. Puts it in for the Mustangs. Here we go, another one. Rossborough gets another chance around 2 Senators, and he can't get through. Well defended by Fletcher. Long pass right into a hand. Wow, this is crazy. I've lost track. Burkhart. In and out.
It's like watching a pinball machine.
Hold on to your seats, everybody. This is going to get exciting. Shot on the outside. Buried. Mustangs break 20. 22-20 now our score. 3.5 minutes to play in the first half. It's getting rowdy in here.
Coach Gilbert is upset about something that happened after that shot.
Turnover, Ganaway, reverse, can't get it. Fletcher now trying to get through some of this Mandarin pressure. Here come the Mustangs again.
He will throw it down.
No! He hit his head really hard on the deck. We'll take time out on the court. 2:56 to go on SSB.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Welcome back after the injury time out there. Wright is on his feet. Boy, he came down on the court pretty hard. Tonight's game of the 2025 FHSAA Class 6A Boys Basketball Championship is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. FHSAA is a democratic organization with membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools committed to ensuring that Florida's student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship.
Fletcher's just throwing the ball away. Unforced turnovers right now are killing them.
So that's a 3. And now we're going to get a technical foul, I think.
Coach Gilbert called that one. Coach Gilbert called that one after the last one. Good call, Courtney. That is a definite celebration technical.
So a correction from our score a little earlier. Before the injury timeout, there was a bucket, so Mandarin had tied the score at 22. Now we have a 3-pointer over here. That was good by Ganaway. The celebration ends up in a technical foul for Mandarin. So Kay comes back and scores the first of 2 technical foul shots. And that was was something that Coach Gilbert had called a little earlier and was trying to alert the officials' attention.
During that injury timeout, he talked to each official about it.
So that one gets Ganaway booked for the technical.
These kids have to understand that you get 2 technicals, you're ejected, you're out for 2 weeks, your season's over.
In the playoffs,
It's done.
terrible. You're advancing too. Long shot. No good.
And off to the races.
And a turnover. And here comes Lucas Burkhart. And who draws contact.
Man, Washington got back. He flew back on defense there from the Mustangs.
That's Washington's first, 3rd team foul. So Lucas Burkhart goes to the line shooting 2. They'll try to put up an equalizer here. And he does. Score tied at 25 apiece. 2:14 to go in the half.
I know Bryson Wright went down hard there, but I would not be surprised if we see him again before this game's over.
I'm concerned about his well-being right there. Head injuries are not fun. 26-25 now. Fletcher with the lead. Mandarin was coming back from a pretty big deficit. They have since narrowed the gap. Loose ball sequence there. Mandarin maintains possession. Right back to work. Mustangs. There's Ganaway. Rotates over to Herring. Good pass from the elbow. Shot too strong. Big rebound. Cuts it out. Ganaway looking for a screen. Pulls up there. Shot, no good. Big rebound again, but tipped to Ryder K, who puts Fletcher in transition.
Mandarin is all over the offensive glass.
They're crashing every rebound they get. Bailey now. In the lane, intercepted.
Again, another turnover. It's got to be killing Coach Gilbert.
Blocked. Oh, they're going to say a foul. Good challenge to the shot there, but it draws contact. Call a foul on Rivera. That's his first. 2nd team foul. Johnson to the line, shooting 2 for Mandarin. First one's in. 26 apiece now. Substitutions coming in. Ryan Bailey will take a seat. No good, rebound. Fletcher back to work, they're in transition. They gotta move quick. Kenny Matty falls. Mandarin turns it over, that's Herring. Floats it up. Off the glass, no good. Crenshaw. Gives it over to Kenny Matty. Dish off to Rivera, blocked, right back in his hands. Matty, K rather.
Fletcher has to take care of the ball.
They need to slow down just a little bit. Pull up Jones.
They're playing Mandarin's game right now. It's going to kill them.
Not going to run in a track meet with Mandarin. They're going to outrun you. And a foul called there. Kenny Matty, that's his first. 3rd team foul. Yeah, Fletcher might need to consider dialing down the intensity right now. That's playing into Mandarin's hands. Mandarin loves to play that up-tempo, aggressive game. Ganaway and Herring up top. Then they'll rotate over to Johnson. Mustangs will slow things down here, approaching the 30-second mark in the half. Mandarin looks like they're trying to play for that final shot. Maybe catch their breath here. Johnson got his hands on his hips.
Going into this half, Fletcher's where they want to be. BG wants to keep it within 50, but the problem is they're turning the ball over way too much. Have to take care of the ball.
Number 10. Yep, Mandarin playing for that final shot. Trying to break this tie. Lost the ball. Shot turns into a pass, and that's going to be the end of the half. Well, Scott, we got our money's worth with this one. 26 apiece. We'll take a break, and we'll catch our breath as well. When we come back, we'll try to recap this half and talk a little bit about the game that was just played here on this court, the first semifinal. You're watching the FHSAA Boys Basketball Championship on Sunshine State Broadcasting. We'll be back right after this.
The Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Welcome back to Sunshine State Broadcasting's presentation of the 2025 FHSAA Boys Basketball Championship, the Class 6A District 2 tournament. I'm still tongue-tied from that first half, Coach. Man. 26 apiece here between Fletcher and Mandarin. Winner of this game goes to play Oakleaf right here at Fletcher in the district final. And right now, it's anybody's game, Coach.
It really is. Fletcher started off hot, but they only hit one field goal in the entire second quarter. So 7 points in the second quarter. They hit 1 3. 2 of those were from a technical. So Mandarin really changed things up in that second quarter. Turnovers killed Fletcher in the second quarter.
They sure did. And one thing that we saw that Fletcher started doing that we were kind of going, I don't know if you should do that or not, they started playing to Mandarin's pace a lot.
Yes. Yeah, they got sped up. That's hard, and it's hard. You know, as a coach, as a player, it's really hard not to do that. When a team's playing at such a frenetic pace, up and down, you really get caught up into that. You know, it's totally different than a slow game. You know, people are flying at you. You got to think you got to make a quick pass, quick shot. It's very difficult to reel that back.
Well, how about the play of Lucas Burkhart early in the half, just burying threes from anywhere he wanted to, and then all of a sudden got ice cold.
Yeah, he had 3 threes in the first quarter, nothing in the second. So, you know, Mandarin, I'm looking at the scorebook here, had 6 field goals in the second quarter, outscored Fletcher 15-7. Second quarter was a totally change of the first quarter. But that's what I said. In these games, these playoffs games, who can withstand the runs? What kids have the mental toughness to not let that bother you? You know, well, you know, we just who can come out in this second half and refocus and get where they need to be.
Well, and to manage the chippiness too,
right?
Because it was starting to get chippy towards the end of the half there, and student section getting into it. So you got to manage the intensity of emotion right now as well too.
Yeah, one of Mandarin's best player, Bryson Wright, of course, had that hard fall. That changed the game for them. I wouldn't be shocked if he comes back. He's a tough kid. My son played his first AAU. Bryson and he played together on a team out of Gainesville, and Bryson's always been just a tough kid. So,
speaking of Cam, I want to send congratulations to St. John's Country Day. They took care of business, and we'll go to their district final on Thursday.
Yeah, tough one at Christ Church, who's had a really good year, so it'll be a battle.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the best game in 1A3. Honestly, and all season long too, because they've not faced Christ Church.
No, haven't.
So that's going to be one heck of a game, and we'll be keeping an eye on that too. But boy, I tell you what, Spartans played their butts off on Tuesday night, just shooting at will.
Yeah, no, it was a great game. Really shot lights out. I think they had 4 guys over 16 points, so it was a really good scoring. They've scored over 80 points the last 3 out of the last 4 games.
Try to see if we can get a look at some other scores in the area tonight. There's all sorts of district semis going on in the Jacksonville area. There's a couple of games that we have some interest in, just from teams that we've been able to cover throughout the season here. And again, Oakleaf beating Nice 50-36 in that earlier semifinal. Right now we have a score in the third quarter. Andrew Jackson 51, Bowles 29.
Tell you what, that Bishop Snyder Providence game's going. Bishop Snyder beat Providence earlier in the year, so that'll be an interesting score to watch.
Yeah, other games in the area underway right now. Creekside and Atlantic Coast. Bishop Kenny with a 6-point lead on West Side, 39-33. San Jose Prep and University Christian. University Christian finished the season 17-8. By the way, they really had a good stretch down there. Episcopal beating Fernandina Beach right now, 50-44. Leon handling Columbia, 48-35. That score surprises me a little bit. Middleburg won in their first round game. They're at the Nest tonight playing Fleming Island. No score update on that. And Orange Park and Clay, they have yet to tip, and they're the second semifinal in 5A District 2. Also, Bradford on the road at Palatka. Get this, and my producer Courtney Wallace is going to love this. Bradford finished the season 15-4. They're playing a 7-19 Palatka team, and I imagine that Coach Jackson may just let the brakes off that one. That's for sure. Plenty of other games. St. Augustine playing Inglewood tonight. Ponte Vedra at Ed White, and we'll get you some of those scores later on as well. But a lot of good basketball up in the area. Several teams that we've had the pleasure of covering during the regular season. And congratulations to everyone on a fantastic basketball season. We did 26 regular season games here on SSB, and we have enjoyed every bit of it. And we are so grateful to be doing some postseason basketball. Again, Friday night, you'll want to stay with us. Tip-off at 7 o'clock here in Jacks Beach. We will have the Class 6A District 2 final for you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to be alerted to that next broadcast and join us for a championship crowning right here in District 2. I'm getting corrected. We in Neptune Beach. Man, I live in St. Augustine. It's all North Florida to me. Everybody at Fletcher has been so nice to us, too.
I saw the glasses come off over here. Something was going on.
Pardon moi. Beach people are different, though, I will say that. It's so much fun out here.
It's good to see Bryson Wright out there starting the second half as I expected he would.
All right. Well, the goodwill and the hospitality will take a break right now because we have basketball to play. 16 minutes to a district final for one of these two teams. Oakleaf awaits them. Mandarin slowing down the pace to start the third.
Fletcher likes to see that. Keep it under 50. That's the motto.
Get a cut in the lane. No. Another good opportunity not capitalized on by the Mustangs. Burkhart kicks it across to Rivera. Tipped.
Again, that's how we finished the second quarter.
Another turnover. Good pass. That's good. Whites breaks the tie. 28-26 now. Rivera. No. Rivera is the scoring leader at Fletcher, and he's been awful quiet tonight.
He really has. He can really shoot it.
Back and forth here, looking for a pass. Shot up. No good. Again, second chance, third chance, finally.
Mandarin is dominating. They're just outworking Fletcher right now, dominating the glass and being undersized and doing that.
So right back in the game. Doesn't look like he was fazed by that hard fall earlier. Pass out. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound saved. Fletcher maintains possession. Bailey loses it.
It's got to drive Coach Gilbert crazy.
Washington had some advantages, and oh no, they call that on the floor and turn the ball over back to Fletcher. So another Mandarin possession interrupted by an error. Burkhart runs into traffic, kicks it out. Crenshaw. 3 ball. A little strong. Try to get a rebound there. They do. Put back. They'll call the foul.
Fletcher has not scored a field goal in a long time.
Call the foul on Herring. That's his first team foul. Yeah, Fletcher has not done a whole lot. Mandarin, if you can believe it, is on a 4-0 scoring run to start the half. And that's not going to help matters either. Burkhart at the line. He came out firing in the first half with 3 3-pointers and has been quiet since. They get a rebound, and Mandarin is on the move. Wright brings it down court. Puts a dribble, pull up, and he'll draw contact himself and go to the line.
Mandarin's game plan, put your head down and go.
Call a foul on Burkhart. That's his first team foul. Right to the line, shooting 2. No. Second free throw attempt. Shots up and bounces out. Bailey with the rebound there. Fletcher on the move. Burkhart puts the right hand on the ground. Tries to get that off the glass. Crenshaw comes back in. He'll put a right hand up. No good. Third chance maybe. Senators get it, and then they get a foul called.
Fletcher.
Foul on Weich. That's his first.
Fletcher giving Mandarin a taste of their own medicine, crashing the boards like that.
Second team foul for Mandarin. Yeah, you're right. They're absolutely crashing on top of that. You will see 4 to 5 green jerseys after every shot run right to the board. So Fletcher gave them a fresh look at that.
And we don't have, like you said earlier, BP, we don't have a lot of information on Mandarin. We don't have their heights, but they're not a big team.
No,
not a big team.
Fletcher is the bigger team of the two, but
Yeah.
they're strong. Shooter's roll there.
You look at Mandarin, you got Bryson Wright, who's a wide receiver in the football team. Looks like they have 4 of the running backs out there playing.
Absolutely. Well, it's a 4-2 scoring run by Mandarin right now, and it's all been from the free throw line for the Senators. Wright bounces it in. First field goal in a little bit for the Mustangs. That pass tipped, and that's going to bounce right on the line there. Turned over to the Mustangs. Ryder K can't hang on to it.
Stop turning it over. Right. Sorry, a little sidebar.
Coach Gilbert there kind of expressing his frustration with the turnovers. Right, short, crash the board. First time we get a jump ball called all game, and that's going to turn over to Fletcher. Yeah, I can see after that last turnover, Coach Gilbert kind of had his head in his hands going, again with the turnovers.
And it's nothing Mandarin's doing. It's self-inflicted.
Again, you got to manage the intensity, manage the emotions of this game. Okay. Into the teeth of the Mandarin defense. Crenshaw has that one blocked. Turnover Mandarin. Herring. Blocked! Tries to go for a second one, and then we got a foul. No, a traveling violation. Oh, no. Thought he might have gotten away and drew contact, but no, they said he moved.
Great block. Great hustle play.
So Fletcher gets the turnover back. Rivera on a double team in the corner. Kicks it back out to Bailey. Burkhart looking for a pass, can't see it. Kay. Bailey gets a screen. That's short.
Short, yeah.
Way short. Mustangs back to work. Leading by 4. No crash the boards this time. Kay has a shot at the lane. Too strong. And I think it was a foul after the fact.
Again, that's a shot right there that he just hurried because he was worried about what was coming at him.
Washington commits the foul there. That's Washington's second, third.
Was that on
foul.
the shot?
I think so. That's what they're calling.
It was a late whistle.
McCarthy Crenshaw to the line there. I thought it might have been just on the floor after they acted shooting, but they said no, not the case. Crenshaw goes to the line, and again, Fletcher hasn't done a whole lot from the field. They're doing everything from the charity stripe. Cuts the deficit to 3 right now. Second shot's up. No good. Stays at 3. Oh no, Ryder K gets a turnover and puts it right back, makes it a 1-point game.
It's the first field goal of the quarter for Fletcher.
Should have come at a better time.
Yeah, down 1 point, and you only have 2 field goals in the last 10 minutes.
Shot too strong. Fouls there. Call the foul on Josh Jones. That's his first, second team foul.
Probably was a foul, but I think the problem is the late whistle is getting getting people frustrated.
That's what they're waiting on. It's, call that a little sooner, man. First shot's up. Brown checks back into the game for the Mustangs. Shots up. Second one's in. Brings it back to 3 points. Mandarin in full court pressure right now. Fletcher just doing the weave drill there to get the ball across. They succeed in doing so. Crenshaw drives to the lane, tries that glass, no good. Turns it over back to Mandarin.
Trying to force shots right there. They got to get back to the rhythm they had early on.
Yeah, they seem to be a little frazzled here. Let's see if they can get things calmed down in the last 3 minutes of the quarter. 34-31 our score. Washington cuts across. Johnson, pull-up jumper, short. Mandarin seems to have backed off on their rebounding. They were crashing boards hard in the first half. And I wonder if fatigue is setting in. Kay, over to Crenshaw. Thought about a pass to Rivera. Gonna get a foul here. And a foul on Herring, that's his second. 4th team foul. Next one will send Fletcher to the line. And that's where they've cashed in the most. So it may be beneficial to the Senators at this point, see if they can draw a foul. Jones will get that cross-court inbounds.
Teams don't do a good enough job of knowing the foul count here and getting themselves to the line.
Nice pass, nice cut. 34-33. Rivera puts it in. Wright bringing the ball up for the Mustangs. Washington will now get it. 2 minutes to play in this third period. Ganaway, he gets fouled from the three-point arc.
Kay just tried to run through that screen.
Third team foul for Fletcher. That's Kay's second.
Oh, great pass.
Great cut. We've seen a lot of good backdoor cuts in the last game or so. Teams are really utilizing that to their advantage. Jones takes it to the free throw line, drives it himself. Great move. Challenging the Mandarin defender and then drives it into the hole himself. 36-35.
Coach McLeod is unhappy with Bryson Wright right now. He's going to sub him out for that last defensive possession.
They're going to call that foul on Matty. That's his second, 4th team foul now. Both teams one away from the bonus. Substitutions coming in for the Mustangs. Herring will jump back in. Washington will take a seat. Rossborough back in the game as well for Mandarin. Brown from downtown. No good. Just short. Again, full court. Kenny Matty. Rivera, no. And a foul.
Tell you what, as Fletcher, and I've known Coach Gilbert long enough to know that he does not think that they have played well at all since midway through that first quarter, and they still have a chance to take a lead right now.
DJ Rivera to the line. That puts Fletcher in the bonus.
Way short.
No good. Yeah, the Senators have made their money tonight in the third quarter from the free throw line. They've really struggled from the field. But anytime they've been up to the charity stripe, they've made baskets, which is why we are where we are right now. Again, Rivera with a chance to tie this up. He does. Time winding down here. That's a long pass and a long turnover. Fletcher with a chance to take a lead late in the third. They get it across. Rivera on 2 Mandarin Mustangs. Crenshaw tried to get it in, lost the handle on it, turns it over. 35.8 to go in the quarter here.
Mandarin, if Fletcher will play good fundamental offense, they're going to get open looks because Mandarin's flying around in this full court press, and they have numbers on the other end.
Yeah, they're just going crazy right now. We've got to dial down the intensity. I'd be interested to see what Coach Gilbert says to his team in that third quarter huddle. Ganaway has one bounce in. 38-36 now, under 20 to go. Turns that over.
Take care of the ball. It's not that hard.
Coach Gilbert, hands on his hips right now. Got to solve the turnover problem. Final play here of this third quarter. No. Cannot get that in. 38-36, our score at the end of 3. The Florida High School Athletic Association recognizes its corporate partners who help make the FHSAA Boys Basketball Championships possible. Team IP, the official merchandising company of the FHSAA. Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Max Preps, official scores and statistics of the FHSAA. GoFan, official online ticket provider of the FHSAA. The NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA. Herf Jones, the official championship ring partner of the FHSAA. And Wilson, provider of the official game ball for the 2025 FHSAA Boys Basketball Championships. Let's thank our sponsors right now. When we come back, we'll have this fourth quarter of action. You're watching the 2025 Boys Basketball Championship on SSB.
.40 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
I'd like to thank our sponsor, First Baptist Church of Orange Park, for supporting our broadcast this season and into the postseason. Back to live action here between Fletcher and Mandarin. 38-36 our score in the fourth quarter. Ganaway, long 3. Good.
Ganaway will shoot any chance he gets.
Extends the lead to 5. Gonna have to find a way to settle down and shoot from the field here is Fletcher. And another turnover.
Fletcher's not made a 3 since the beginning of the second quarter.
Yeah, they have been rather dry from the field, and they are playing what seems to be wound up, and this is something that we talked about. You can't play to the intensity of Mandarin, otherwise they're going to start running with you and wear you down, and that's exactly what it looks like they're doing. Seems to have another conversation with the student section.
That magic number of 50 is slipping away, like I said, if Fletcher can't hold them.
Another tip. Almost a turnover there. They'll recover. Ganaway with the ball now, trying to get a screen. He falls down. Timeout called. Coach McLeod saved that one. .30-second timeout, Mandarin. 7:07 to go in the ball game. While we have that 30-second timeout, I want to remind you to make plans to attend the 2025 Florida High School Boys Basketball State Championships, hosted by the RP Funding Center. That's down in Lakeland. The intense action takes place February 25th through March 1st for the rural class and 1A through 3A. March 4th through the 8th for classes 4A through 7A, also at the RP Funding Center. Come out and watch the state championships. Champions will be crowned in all 7 school classifications. For more information, visit FHSAA.com. Back to work here. Mandarin with a 5-point lead on Fletcher.
Ganaway's been the hot hand for Mandarin.
Lost. Bailey Turns it over. No, can't get the score, but he will draw the foul. Foul is on Herring. That's his first team foul this quarter. We're going to be paying attention to the foul count real carefully as Fletcher has made their difference from the line. Bailey gets the old toilet roll. Cuts it to 4.
Fletcher had a total of 3 field goals between the second and third quarter. Still in the game.
This is that second one. Gets into a 4-point game. Foul called there.
I mean, that's about 2.5 seconds from one end to the other for Mandarin.
Foul is on Jones. That's his second first team foul. They've adjusted the clock to 6:47. Timmons to the line, his first chance tonight. Gets that in. Brings it back to a 2-possession game. Extending the lead now to 6. Keeps it over there with Fletcher on that wild exchange. Senators have got to get hot here. Another turnover. And then a counter turnover. Bodies flying all over the place.
Mandarin just flies around everywhere.
Oh, no.
That's exactly what'll drive a coach crazy. He stood in one spot, dribbled 10 times, and then threw it out of bounds. Take care of the ball, young guys.
Coach Gilbert pacing the floor now, kind of trying to find a way to implore his players to calm down just a little bit. Ganaway marshaling the offense. Mandarin now taking their time. Driving to the lane, blocked. Blocked the foul.
Mandarin's relentless going to the hole.
Foul on Bailey. That's his second team foul.
Coach McLeod over here sweating like he's playing the game right now.
He has been intense all night.
BG's over here a little subdued right now, trying to figure out what to do. You know it's tough as a coach. You can game plan all you want, but when your kids the turnovers, there's nothing he can control.
Yeah. Unforced errors will drive a coach crazy. Still, it's a 7-point game. Not out of reach for the Senators yet. Get a pass. That will help. Still looked a little shaky there, but they got the points on the board. They need to slow it down a little bit, get some more of that. Mandarin slowing it up, trying to shorten up this quarter. Keep Fletcher from advancing. Senators a little patient on defense now. And we have a whistle. Offensive foul. I believe they called that on Timmons. That's his first. Second team foul. And another turnover on the sideline. And I don't know, maybe if I'm Coach Gilbert here, I call timeout next possession.
Yeah, you got to do something right now to calm these guys down.
He hasn't taken a timeout all game. He's got 5 in the can. Might want to consider slowing things down a little bit, get the kids' minds from racing. Mandarin is slowing the pace down. That will help a little bit. But as that clock ticks away, the anxiety increases.
Burkhardt hadn't seen a shot in the second half, has he?
No.
They're starting off the game hot. He's on the bench right now.
Pass out, 3 ball. That looked like it might have been partially blocked.
Slow it down. You don't have to run with them right now. It's only a 5-point game, 2 possessions.
Gonna get a foul. Call a foul on Ganaway. That's his 3rd. He's now in trouble.
He's been the go-to guy for Mandarin tonight. 15 points right now. Off the bench.
3rd team foul for Mandarin. Fletcher got to get an inbound, so they do. Jones.
Fletcher needs a good shot right here. Change the game. Here we go.
Had to have it. 44-41.
Good possession now. Defensive stop, and we got a new ball game.
Fans on their feet now. Fletcher flying around trying to confuse this Mandarin offense. Ganaway, head fake from the elbow.
Somebody's hurt.
Mustangs will slow it down. And they will stop it for an injury. Officials getting some consultation here with Coach Gilbert. Let's see a point in one direction and a point in the other. So it looks like that might have been a tit for tat.
Yeah, I think that's a good call by the official. If Fletcher had the ball at that point, you don't stop the game. But for an injury at that point,
I expect that the last 3:44 of this game will be intense. Pass right in the lane, that's blocked. Oh my goodness. Another big block. And they'll start slowing things up. See what the foul call is. Foul is on Bailey. That's his third team foul. And hold on, we have another whistle. And it looks like we have some more conversation here. See, looks like we have some moisture on the court here.
Not sure what's going on right now. The referees have gone to the over here on several occasions, and I don't know why they have the officers and whatnot here.
Yeah, here we go. So we have some conversation with some fans here.
Somebody in the crowd is unruly, I guess.
Fletcher's got the ball now, and he's going to call a foul. Call a foul on Rossborough. That's his second, 4th team foul. So Mandarin has to be careful here. They're going to send Fletcher back to the line. Natty over to Bailey. 2-on-1. Bailey floats it in but can't get it. Oh. That has got to be frustrating.
Such a big possession.
Mustangs slowing it down. Drives to the hole, kick out. Right, thought about taking a very long three and does not. Another drive to the hole. Feint, just to get the clock moving here. Press to see where Fletcher's defense goes. Right, matched up with Jones. Jones dribbling, and a 5-second call. So an unforced error by Mandarin.
Which we haven't seen many tonight.
No. Mandarin's played pretty clean. First 5-second violation. K for three. Ties it.
If Fletcher can get a stop here, we got a major momentum change.
Big shot by Ryder K. Mandarin now. Probably won't back off for much longer. Ganaway with the basketball. He's deadly. Wright cuts into the lane. Pull-up jumper. Bounces off. Jones with a rebound. Under 2 minutes to go.
Big change in momentum right now. Fletcher just has to take care of the ball. Mandarin has 4 team fouls. They're going to the line if they get fouled.
Jones. Blocked. No. Mandarin now giving it to Ganaway. Ganaway runs into Kenny Matty.
Man, it's a good last minute 30.
Washington drives it in and ties, brings it to the lead now, 46-44.
Coach Gilbert's telling him to slow it down. Mandarin's still flying at him.
Jones kicks it out. Lost it. Gets it in. We're tied again. 46 apiece. Coming up on 1 minute to go in regulation.
Fletcher can use a foul still.
Yeah, they have one to give. Timeout call.
Oh, boy. It's a good last 56 seconds.
Full timeout called by Coach McLeod. 46 apiece, 56.7 left in regulation.
Let's see what BG does over here defensively for Fletcher. I'd change it up and go to a little zone right here. Make Mandarin earn it from the outside.
I would too. For the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all tournaments in the 2025 FHSAA Boys Basketball State Championships, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports at www.nfhsnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA. Reminder, we will have the championship in Class A, 6A District 2 on Friday. Boy, I've struggled to say that all night. Then again, I've been doing a marathon. Championship game right here from Fletcher High School. The winner of tonight's game right now faces Oakleaf, who defeated Nice earlier in the evening. But this game is yet to be decided, and we are tied with 50 seconds to go in regulation.
Fletcher still in man. A lot of help defense on the drive.
Washington pulls it up.
Oh, no.
Oh, and a turnover
no.
back to the Mustangs. 35 seconds to go.
Opportunity right in Fletcher's hands, and it slips away right there.
Got to play discipline here. Washington kicks it out to Herring. They'll go back and forth. 30 seconds.
A lot of help defense here because Mandarin just wants to attack the basket.
Washington holding the basketball. He is huffing and puffing. These two teams have slugged it out for 4 quarters. Mandarin trying to play for the final shot. They kick it out. 3 ball. No good. Rebound. Fletcher tries to save it. They give it back to Mandarin with 8 seconds.
Oh, man. Fletcher had 2 opportunities right there. You know what? This is one of those games. If Mandarin wins this game, sometimes it's the luck of the roll.
Yeah,
you know?
It has been. So if you're posting pictures from today's event on your social media account, tag the FHSAA and we'll repost it and share it. Follow the FHSAA on X, Instagram, and Snapchat by searching for FHSAA. You can also like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/FHSAA. On the site, you can keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics in the state of Florida the best. That's facebook.com/FHSAA. BP alongside the coach, Scott Cooper, Sunshine State Broadcasting's exclusive coverage of the Class 6A District 2 tournament, semifinal number 2. And it has come as advertised. We expected a wild game, and we got one.
Yes.
8 seconds on the clock. Let's reset for you. 46 apiece right now. Mandarin has 1 timeout. Fletcher has all 5. Mandarin has 1 foul. They'll send Fletcher to the bonus. The Senators have 1 foul to give. Mandarin on the inbounds. Down low on the right wing.
What you don't want to do right now is take a shot too quick to give Fletcher a chance. Mandarin has to take a last shot here.
They get it, inbounds, and it seems that no time off the clock ticked because it didn't look like it was touched long enough. So now they'll inbounds from the baseline. Inbounds.
Jump ball.
And a jump ball, and it's Fletcher basketball.
Call a timeout, BG.
And he
Call
did.
a timeout.
Finally got that timeout in. Jump ball, error goes to the Senators. They get the timeout. 7.4 seconds to go in regulation. Hold on to your hats. This is going to be a photo finish. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got ourselves a game. Both coaches right now are going to give some tight instructions. Fletcher has got to, they've been dry from the from the field goals all night. The free throw line has been their friend. Coach, you're in this situation right now. Timeout on the floor. It's your ball. You have seconds to get it down there for a game-winning shot. What are you telling your players?
I'm telling my guards, whoever get this ball inbounded, to sell a foul. They got 4 fouls, Mandarin does. They foul, Fletcher goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws. I'd much rather have that than a last-second shot. And as aggressive as Mandarin plays, if your guards are smart enough, they can draw a foul.
Absolutely. So they're going to get the ball at the baseline. Mandarin is, I'm sure, going to press. Fletcher has had trouble handling the basketball tonight. They've turned over the ball quite a bit. The Mustangs are likely capitalizing on that opportunity.
Fletcher has to make sure that they go ahead and call a timeout if they have them.
And a blocking foul. And he did exactly what you said he would do, Coach. He sold the foul. And
I've been doing this for a while, BP.
Touche, my friend, touche. That is exactly why you're sitting next to me right now. Ryan Bailey will go to the line, shooting 2. There are 5 seconds on the clock.
Now, turn it around. You make 1 or 2 of these. Fletcher has a foul to give. They let 1 or 2 seconds run off the clock. They go for a steal, a hard foul. Cut it to 2 seconds.
Bailey breaks the tie. Substitutions coming in now for Mandarin. They're probably substituting offense for defense. Got some of their taller bodies on the floor. Wright comes back in. They need a rebound if he misses here.
If he makes this, if I'm Coach Gilbert, I'm calling a timeout.
Reset your defense.
Exactly. You don't want Mandarin to get out and go.
Bailey misses the shot. Timeout called right away. Right away. And that, boy. That shocked everybody because Mandarin was on a break. 4 point. 4.7 seconds. They grabbed that rebound and then took off, and that might have been a game-winning shot, Scott. That was wild. He called the timeout when he did.
Yeah, I get it. I don't think anybody was expecting that pass to be wide open.
Yeah.
So, you're not expecting that rebound to get out and go like that.
I hope Coach McLeod just didn't jinx that for himself, because, my goodness, that was a quick timeout.
BG, I don't know where I think the ball's out on the sideline over there, or maybe underneath. 4.7 seconds. You got to let 2 seconds run off the clock, and Fletcher needs to foul.
So Fletcher has 4 timeouts left. Mandarin doesn't have any. Fletcher with a foul to give, so they can run some time off the clock here, get a hard foul, keep them from getting further down court. They're going to inbound from the baseline.
I honestly wouldn't guard the guy out of bounds right now, and I'd put somebody back at safety. But
yeah, I would see what they're going to do here. They're going to press up.
Again, remember, they have a foul to give. They need to use it.
Clock's running. Shots up. No good. That's the game.
Wow.
That's the game.
Wow.
Fletcher survives and advances. 47-46, and they break a 3-game losing streak to the Mandarin Mustangs.
Congrats to Coach Gilbert.
Unbelievable finish. We're going to get Coach Gilbert after this.
I need to talk to him because I got a question.
Stay with us. We're going to get some post-game action right here on SSP. Hang with us as we switch places. Again, your final score here from Neptune Beach, 46-47. Fletcher survives and advances, and did they survive? My goodness, what a game here at Fletcher, and we're going to have a very entertaining final on Friday night. And did Coach Gilbert run off there? Let's get BG here real quick. Coach, you just snapped a 3-game losing streak to a really good Mandarin team. What in the world was going through your mind in that last 5 seconds?
Man, a lot. They're a great team. Mandarin's a great team. They've had a great season. They're really well coached. Bryson Wright, the freshman 21, is unbelievable. We just wanted to keep everything in front, and we didn't really do a great job of that there. We just got lucky on a missed shot.
Yeah. So turnovers were kind of getting under your skin for a little while there. That kind of helped you stay in the game at the same time. You had a couple of great defensive plays too, but what are some things that you're going to have to correct now that you're going to face just an equally talented Oakleaf team?
Yeah, same thing all year. We've got some talent, senior guards, tough, physical forwards. But we got to take care of the basketball, and that's been our kryptonite all year. And I know Coach Price was here tonight, and he's a great coach, and they're a great team, and I'm sure they're going to be firing up the press tomorrow to get ready to go. So we got to get ready too.
I got to ask. So we talked before this game. You said the magic number was 50. And I told him on the broadcast, you hold them to 50. Under 50, you win the game, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was really impressive. Mandarin scores a lot of points. They play really, really, really fast. The first time we played them, I think it was 74-65, something around there. And we pride ourselves on the defensive end of the ball. And we're very confident if we hold a team under 50, we're going to win the game. It got a little dicey there, but the biggest thing we talked about all week is we're going to have a lot of adversity tonight, and we got to stay together, and we got to overcome it, and we did just that.
Let me ask you about the end of the game right there. The coach and me is in your huddle. 5 seconds left. You had a foul to give. I'm giving up a foul with 2 seconds left right here, trying not to let them get over half court. What was your thought? What was your comment in there? What were you doing?
Like I said, just keep everything in front. I love my assistant coaches, Coach D. He's been a mentor of mine since I went to school here, and he's great. But it'd be nice to have Scott Cooper on my bench. Maybe he would have told me that.
Listen, he got me over there too. So, well, that's why you're sitting next to me right now. But fantastic game. You got a day of rest, and then you got a big game on Friday night here on home court. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys on Friday night.
All right, thank you guys, Bubba, Jackson. I love you at home. Feel better. Nikki, Remy, love you guys.
Oh, he's definitely going to feel better tonight after Daddy pulled off a real good one. So, Scott, some final thoughts. Now we have our matchup in the 6A2 final, Oakleaf and Fletcher. That's going to be a clash of titans.
Yeah, Fletcher gets lucky having the little home court advantage. The student section was phenomenal tonight. I can't imagine Friday night championship against Oakleaf. Place is going to be electric.
Absolutely. Two great coaches are going to have a great coaching duel. Lots of really good seniors for Oakleaf with some talent. And, yeah, going to be an excellent ball game. So, with that being said, join us on Friday night. We will have live and exclusive coverage of the 6A2 final, Oakleaf and Fletcher, right here on home court for the Senators. Tune in, tell a friend, bring everybody here. I would imagine this place is going to be packed out. And for all of us here, for Coach Scott Cooper, who will be joining me on Friday, Courtney Wallace, our producer, Garrett Binford on our camera, Sunshine State Broadcasting, proud to bring you exclusive coverage of 6A2 and the FHSAA Boys Basketball Championship. Until Friday, so long.
Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.